So let's talk about all the possible landing spots right now that the national media is claiming might get our free agents this offseason. So most of our free agents, from Marco Wilson all the way down to Dante Smith, listen, nobody really wants them. Nobody really wants them, and they'll probably come back in the end. The only exception to that rule is Joseph Asai and Cam Sample and Akeem Davis-Gator. Those are three guys that potentially could leave us. But if they left us, it would be something like they're not going to get a major deal. They would probably get a, hey, listen, the Bengals don't want to pay you this much. We're going to let you test the market. And maybe a team out of nowhere, Titans or something, offers them a deal that they're okay with, right? Those, if everything goes correctly, should be coming back to us. Of course, our big free agents starts off with Vonn Bell. And according to the national media right now, nobody wants him. I mean, literally nobody. Like, I even put out there I put out there debate, and they said no. So, Vonn Bell is not right now loved. He's not getting any love right now. But who knows? Maybe as we get closer to free agency, some of these guys will pop up on the radar of some teams, and there will be some reports and rumors. But Vonn Bell, no. We can't even give this guy away. Mike Hilton currently has 3 teams that are suitors. The Pittsburgh Steelers, so he's going back to Pittsburgh after leaving Pittsburgh for us. Going back to your ex, doesn't look good. Indianapolis Colts, even more now that they got Lou Anarumo. So kind of going and playing right back into Lou Anarumo's defense. Not having to really change much of anything. Not having to worry about switching over to Al. Just automatically going right back to the defense you were good at and really great at. And then the Buffalo Bills. Which, honestly, out of these 3, I think the Bills are probably the Colts are the greatest chance because it's Lou. And Lou's going to put in a good word for bringing Mike Hilton over. But the Bills would probably be the best option for him. I think the Bills' defense is already really good. And you add in Mike Hilton, who's already a stout run defender. And the best fit is the Bills. The most realistic area is the Colts. But the Pittsburgh Steelers, it's nothing like going back home. So that's those 3 teams at this moment in time. For T. Higgins, I didn't even list every single team that currently is listed as potential suitors because there's 31 teams. 31 teams are potential suitors for T. Higgins. 32 if you include ourselves. So, T. Higgins situation, there's a lot of people, okay? He's a very friendly individual. You know, he gets out there. I'm not calling him a whore, but the joke was there. Packers, Patriots, Chargers, Broncos, Raiders, Jags, Steelers, Ravens. Again, list goes on and on and on and on and on and on. He's getting passed. His name is getting passed around more than a cigarette does in jail. It is what it is at the end of the day. We'll have to see if we can re-sign him or not. But if he hits free agency, I'm going to tell you right now, the man's going to get paid. So, it's an option of, do you want to stay and play with Joe Burrow? Or do you want to go get paid stupid money? And listen, at the end of the day, that's really a decision he will have to make this offseason. So, we'll have to wait and see on that one. BJ Hill, there's only one actual player or one team that right now is rumored for BJ Hill, and that's the Bears. I really expected more teams to pop up on this radar, but surprisingly enough, no. It's only one team, and that's the Bears. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bears got him. That's one of those situations where I feel like the Bears would probably pay him good money. They have a new head coach. They have, new coaching in general. They have Ben Johnson now. And this is a signing that really is a no-brainer if you're the Bears. you need to work on your defense. You need to perfect your defense. And BJ Hill probably not going to cost the most money possible. But as the Bengals here, we need to keep him. We can't let him go. That's another guy. I always say Mike Hilton, BJ Hill, and T. Higgins. Got to keep those three. Got to keep those three. The rest of them, we'll figure it out. Mike Gesicki's on the list, though, for the next guy. The Patriots are currently the only team that is rumored to even be interested in him. I'm sure, again, that will change as we get closer to the actual free agency. Right now, there's teams. Keep in mind, we're in this kind of gray area right now where we have a month before free agency, a month and some change before free agency. And teams right now are trying to get those last-second contracts done. Sign these guys, don't sign these guys, get a contract done. And if they can't, then, yeah, these guys will become available. And there will be, teams that are interested in, these said individuals. This is why, again, I'm doing this video now, because it's going to be interesting to see how much it changes in a month, right? How much more teams are interested in our guys. But that's that. Trent Brown, there's only one team interested, and that's the Patriots. And it's not even like a team. It's more or less a player. Kendrick Bourne is preaching to the choir of why he believes Trent Brown should go back to the Patriots. He's been doing this whole offseason so far, and he wants Trent Brown to be a Patriot again. So that right now is pretty much where we're at that moment in time. Rest of these guys, there's nobody. There's nobody really teams connected to them, interested in them. Again, things will change as we get closer to the actual draft and closer to free agency. Not the draft, but closer to free agency. These things will change. Players I do not believe will change, though, is Marco Wilson, Cody Ford, Khalil Herbert, Tanner Hudson, Jay, Travion, Joe Bachie, Chris Evans, and Deontay Smith. I don't think anything will change with those player statuses when it comes to getting closer to free agency. The players I do believe will change their teams interested is Akeem Davis-Gaither, Cam Sample, and Joseph Asai. I think those three guys will eventually, as we get closer to March 5th, March 6th, March 7th, free agency's not till like March 12th, 13th, but as we get closer, we're going to see some of these teams going at these players. So as we get closer, we will see it. But at this moment in time, as of the end of January, we're not seeing many teams interested in these other guys. Yeah, it is what it is. Free agency is going to be interesting this year. We have a lot to rebuild on defense, a lot to figure out on defense, but we're also going to have to utilize the draft a lot. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.